It takes character. It takes integrity. It takes sacrifice. It takes selflessness. It takes brotherhood. It's not just a game.
I'm a survivor.
No, we cut you loose. Play with fucking passion, all right?
1, 2, 3.
Play for the love of the game. Don't fucking let up, ever. Every single play, you give it your all.
Set the tone. Let's go get this.
Catch is made. Go D-line, let's go get you some Stanley.
I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up.
End of the touchdown.
I'm gonna work harder. I'm a
He's taken down.
gonna make it. I'm a survivor. Keep on surviving.
Everybody knows fairy tales, right? The hero or hero group have a big adventure, ups and downs. At the end, they need to fight pandas, dragons, sea devils, I don't care. And at the end, they get in the trophy.
We gotta fucking finish it out.
It's game time.
I'm a survivor.
Welcome everybody. Thank you so much, girls. Welcome everybody to the European League of Football Season 3 Kickoff event, live from the Castello Arena here in Düsseldorf. To everybody in here, thank you very much for coming. It is great to see your faces. Everyone watching us from home, I hope to see you at the games this summer. And honestly, with this trailer, with the pyromaniacs and this support, if you're not hyped up for summer 23, I don't know, girls, are you ready? This is how we like it, and this is why we love football so much. And season 3, beginning on June 3rd, honestly, I remember the first press conference back in 2021 in Hamburg, as if it was yesterday. Luckily, we are indoors tonight, which means no one and nothing can fall from the sky, which is some kind of inside joke. But honestly, ever since that day, the European League of Football has been on a fantastic journey. From 8 franchises in year 1 to 17 teams in year number 3, 9 different countries spread out all over Europe. We have 14 regular season weeks, 2 playoff weekends, and then of course the big championship game coming up on September 24th in Duisburg. And well, I'm ready. We are ready, girls. Thank you very much. And tonight we are kicking it off. And speaking about, well, as you see, I won't be alone on stage. We have great things and some surprises coming up. We are going to reveal a new team for season 4. And then of course we have new teams in season 3. So we have general managers coming up, head coaches, players. We have new sponsors on board who give away prizes tonight. But first things first. And now girls, again, it's time to cheer, because let's welcome the 2 men without whom the European League of Football would not exist. Please clap your hands together for the Commissioner of the European League of Football, Patrick Esume, and the CEO, Zeljko Karajica. It's so good to see you both. And honestly, I said it before, season 3. Tonight we are surrounded by great people. European League of Football fans are watching us from home. Zeljko, how does this make you feel?
It makes me, I think it makes us feel really happy. You know, when we started 2 years ago, I think we were 10 days out of the lockdown. Nothing was allowed. We couldn't do anything. So I'm more happy that we're today here in this kind of room and celebrating together, and we can touch each other and have fun. And I think announce a lot of good and big news regards the third season of us.
Oh, absolutely. So, Patrick, season 3 is going to be bigger and better. What are you looking forward to the most?
Like always, I'm looking forward to seeing our fans and our players, their faces on opening kickoff. Is the best thing that actually everybody that works in the European League of Football office is waiting for. Whether it's Munich or Hamburg, everybody is waiting for the moment when the ball kicks off. You see the excitement of the fans. You see the players getting ready to run out of the tunnel. That's the best thing. But obviously with 17 teams out of 9 nations, the competition in 2023 is going to be crazy. So I'm really looking forward to how everything is going to actually play out. Who's going to be the champion for 2023? It's going to be a crazy race.
You just mentioned the level of play, and when looking at the rosters and some moves that we've seen and the coaching staff, what do you expect from the level of play in year 3?
Oh, it's going to increase dramatically. I think everybody that followed us year 1 or since year 1 noticed the jump from year 1 to year 2 was tremendous, obviously due to the great coaching that we added, or the league and the franchises added in year 2. But now that we are heading into year number 3, there are more great franchises coming, great coaches with great countries and nations that bring great players to the table. So, like I said, this is very exciting. There are some great nations with great talents on deck now, and I'm really can't wait to see it.
Well, Europe is definitely ready for a football league like this. Our map proves it, I would say. And the games are going to take place in stadiums, of course. What is new this year? What can you tell us in terms of locations?
In terms of locations, you know, I think everybody in this room knows where the new teams are. That we're going to be in Milan, we're going to be in Zurich, we're going to be in Prague, we're going to be in Paris, and we're going to be in, I forgot one.
Ferencváros.
In Feherva.
And Munich.
And Munich, I think it's in Munich. And they're going to be playing in great locations. For example, the Paris franchise is going to be playing at Jean-Bouin, which is a great stadium. I know that Feherva, which a lot of people probably don't know, they got their own little stadium, great facilities. They've been adding to the existing facilities. So every franchise that joins plays in a pretty damn good stadium. So I think we can all look forward, and if somebody in this room, I see a lot of Rhein Fire fans, Cologne fans in here. Okay.
Local heroes.
The local teams. I think that if they travel, which I hope they will, they're going to travel to some very good stadiums.
Yeah, that's what we look forward to. And then the fans can play football too, because the European League of Football is going to have its own fantasy football league this year, which I find pretty exciting. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, and we're going to have multiple offers for our fans. And let Zeljko touch on the one. I think I'm going to hand it over to Zeljko first, and then he's going to kick it back to me because
No, I think it's better you go on first and I come back later on.
Okay.
Otherwise,
so it's HP for beauty. No, it doesn't matter. No, we have one obviously traditional fantasy manager this year that's been actually being programmed by our guys. Where's Andreas? You're going to meet him. Put your hand up right there. Thanks to Andreas. So there's going to be the traditional fantasy manager, which then transfers in 2024 to the traditional fantasy football with draft and everything. European League of Football fans, you asked for it, we're giving it to you. So that's going to come and start this year.
So many changes. You, Zeljko, you will give us more insight on all of that afterwards, or after a few more minutes.
There's one more, but I don't want to spoil it.
No, that's his time then.
Okay, sorry.
Patrick, one more question for you. We have a new playoff system this year. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, we do. Obviously, we went from 12 teams, 4 made it to the playoffs, to 18 teams. Now you have to add more teams to the playoffs. So we went from 4 playoff teams to actually 6 playoffs teams. We still have our 3 conferences. The first out of every conference makes it to the playoffs. And then the other 3 teams are the best, it's based on best seeding. So we could have 3 teams from one conference making it to the playoffs, which is going to actually make it more interesting all the way to the very, very last regular season game, because your competition is not only within your conference, but it's somebody in the other conference as well. So every game matters all the way to the very last minute.
So bigger, better, Zeljko. I hand it over to you now because you can give us some more insights, and I know that you have a presentation ready.
Yeah, I have a
think
small
we
bit.
We leave you.
So you can
The
stay with
stage is
me.
yours. Zeljko Karajica, the CEO from the
Look at
European
this.
League of Football.
Let's see if things work out. So, as we said before, it's our 3rd season, and we try to use the time in between our season 2 and season 3, not only to put in 6 more teams to our league, but also to do a lot of things behind the scenes in order to make our league more attractive and yes, more digital and even more spectacular. We saw it here. It was mentioned. I would say when we started 2 years ago, everybody said, okay, 8 teams from 3 nations, that's not a real European League. But if we see this here, we are talking this year about 17 teams from 9 nations. So I think we made a big step to Europe. I think we are a European League now. We will have games sometimes on a weekend in 6 different nations where we'll produce our games. 107 games this season that we will produce for the fans outside. And I think this is something that makes us really happy to have all these teams on board. What is new in the next season? When I'm talking, one of the biggest things that we have improved with is we try to become more comfortable. We try to reach our fans everywhere, not only in the stadium, but also at home and everywhere around the world in order to watch our games. In order to do so, we spend a lot of time in traveling and everything. And one main issue, that's the reason why I start with this, we want to be, as a league, not only bigger, faster, and more spectacular, we also want to be sustainable. That's the reason why we have changed the way we are producing our games. We are not traveling anymore with all the stuff to the different locations. 70 games, more than 70 games, will be produced remote from Munich, where we have our center of production, and all the signals will come to Germany, to Munich, and from there it will be distributed through our different devices in the whole world. So this is the first step, and I think in a year or 2 from now, we want to be neutral overall. This is our control room. Let's see. So we will receive all of the signals out there to Munich. We just started. We had last week our first rehearsal. It worked pretty well, so we have to do some other things now in the next 2 weeks. But in this control room, we will prepare everything, and this year you will see the distribution will go into 4 continents. We will have more than 20 countries where the European League of Football can be seen via free TV and everywhere. So one of our biggest partners in TV we will see later on is ProSieben Sat.1, where we have made a new contract with the guys, where we have doubled the on-air time. But not only in Germany, also elsewhere. We will be seen in China. We will be seen with our new partner in the US with Comcast, and in Africa, everywhere. So I think for a league that is just 3 years old, I think it's a good thing. We've built up a new OTT platform. So you know our Game Pass. We started, and this year we made a new approach. We wanted to be more, again, comfortable. We want to be more impressive, easy to use. And with a new partner, we'll see later on, with this new OTT platform, we will be able to be seen everywhere around the world. We will have AI, artificial intelligence generated highlights. That means within seconds after a touchdown, for example, people around the world will be able to see the highlights that just happened a second or 2 before on the pitch. without doing anything. It's just going digitally out, and yeah, we want to distribute as much as possible pictures worldwide. So this year, for the first time, we just arranged a contract with Genius. Genius is also the partner for betting with the NFL. So for the first time officially in this season, everywhere in the world, you will be able to bet on ELF games and be able, if you're lucky or skilly enough, to earn some money with our league as well. We will launch new and different channels all around the world. We will do these fast channels, 24/7 channels with European League of Football branded. For example, our partner B1 Sports World on Samsung will have such a channel, but also on our platform on the European League of Football homepage, you will be able to watch also a 24/7 free, so without charge channel to watch everything that is happening here. And for the first time ever, we are starting to produce our own documentations about the European League of Football. This evening, you will see the first half-hour documentation that we have produced. You can say, I don't know exactly what is in English, but in Germany would say, was bisher geschah. That means a summary of the last 2 seasons, behind the scenes, what happened, how it happened that we are standing together here and enjoying. And then for this season that is coming up, we will produce 6 30-minute documentation, which we then, after the season, most probably around Christmas, be able to be seen via the Game Pass of the European League of Football. As I said, and this is really that we're really proud of, is, as I said, artificial generated highlights. You will see a lot of snippets everywhere. So our goal is, if you consume, no matter which country, a newspaper, and you go on their homepage and everywhere, you will be able to watch videos, highlights of the European League of Football. And I think this is especially also for you, for the franchises that are here, that you have sponsors in order to say, okay, we are not doubling. I think we will have 10, 20 times more reach than we had in the first 2 years, because we will be able to distribute our content everywhere. So, and as we know, all is about pictures, videos, emotions, and yes, and a tough game. Some impressions, what we expect in the future to see on the different platforms.
Season 3 of the European League of Football, and you can watch all games live. Get your Game Pass now. 17 teams, 9 nations.
And it's gone!
107 games. Live, on demand, on all devices. Get your access to exclusive highlights and self-produced documentaries. Only on EuropeanLeague.football/game-pass. And also available in the exclusive app.
Yeah, and the partner for that, as you see here, I hope it's working. Okay, it's working. You see here our new Game Pass. It's produced and it's done in cooperation with Endeavor IMG, and they also produce the UFC Game Pass, the NFL Game Pass, or the NBA Game Pass. So I would say a really strong partner and a leading partner in the market that is cooperating with us. And saying that, you see, this year I'm proud to present, I think it's really important for us as a league and for everybody outside, just to mention this. We started from nothing, and in this year we are happy to present a lot of new partners that helped us and that they will help us in future to make the league bigger. And you see a lot of known brands outside, and they will support us. Some of them you see also here in the room. So happy to welcome them to our league for the next years. One thing, and this is a special thing for me, first of all, I have to apologize to everybody over the last 2 years that you suffered. You really wanted to buy merchandising, and you buy merchandising, but sometimes you didn't get it, or it took a lot of time. We know that. I hope we learned our lessons. So this year we started again from the scratch. We built up a new shop. We started a week ago with a new shop. We have a new logistic partner It is one of the biggest in Germany. We started now with a new collection, with new products, so everything is rolling out. And as you know, last year, the last authentic jerseys we were be able to sell, I think, at the last regular season game. We promised to improve, and this year, every kind of product that we will have will be buyable before the start of the season, and that's our promise. Within 48 hours after the order, you will receive everywhere your merchandising. So this is something that we really worked hard in the back office over the last 6-7 months, and hopefully we see you all in merchandising in this season. One other thing is, we mentioned the Fantasy Manager is here. We want to become, as I said, digital. We want to become, with the fans outside, more and more involved, and that's what we try with Web3. That's what we try together with our partner FanZone, so we will be able to do our fantasy and team manager as well. So we want you to play with our players. We want to play with our teams. We will start an NFT drop within the next weeks. You will be able to collect these NFTs. You will be able, like in other sports as well, to play with these NFTs and a team manager. And that's what I can promise. The winner of this team manager will be also part of the award show at the end of the season. So we will not only honor the best players on the pitch, but also the players outside of the pitch with the Fantasy Manager. So hopefully everybody will join and try to play and be digital with us together. And who doesn't want to play digital? We also have with our partner Panini in future an album sticker, as you may know, also from the back. So we are making our players, our trainers, our coach, staff, everybody to the real stars, as the real stars, and you can collect them and put them together, and hopefully you have them always with you. So, at the end, what do we want? We want to be a league that is not only communicating to the people outside via TV or something. We want to be present. We want to get in touch with the fans, with everybody. That's the reason also that we do a press conference like that here. We open the doors. We want you to be with us and taking part of this. And this is why I'm really thankful also to the franchises, that they not only organize games, they organize power parties before the games, and they try to be a whole day party zone and not only a 3 hours game zone. And these are all touching points that we want to share with our fans in the future. And yes, the final at the end is always the climax of everything, where we want to present us as a league, but also you as a franchises. We want to improve the fan experience. We want Europe to come and to visit Duisburg and visit our championship game. And at the end, it will not be only a game, it will be a 2 days festival with a pre-game party exactly here in this room. We're expecting 3,000 people to party with us before the championship game. It will be a big experience around the Duisburg Stadium. And overall, we have sold so far close to 25,000 tickets, so some tickets are left, but we know exactly now the stadium will be packed with 32,000 people. It will be the first big event that the European League of Football will celebrate. And overall, it's not only this one game. Last year, we had 240,000 people watching our games. The year before, with COVID, we had something around 80,000. So this year, we will again more than double the number, and 500,000 of people will be in 9 countries around and watching our games. And I think next to the distribution we will have, so we will be a league that will be seen. And in some cities, like in Duisburg with our final, like in Hamburg, a first regular season game that will have more than 30,000 people watching our games. I think this is something really impressive, and the big goal in 25, when we then reach our goal of 24 teams from at least 50 nations, we will pass the 1 million 1 million people inside the stadium. So this is where we're focusing on, and this is what you can expect from us over the next, let's say, 24 months from now. So at the end, just again, it's all about football and it's all about emotion. So that's what we're expecting also this year.
This is the final fucking step we're gonna take today. And everything we need for this is in every eye, in every face, in every heart.
I'm a survivor.
From the first day,
I'm not gonna give up.
we were ready for this.
I'm gonna work harder.
From the first day, we know we're gonna be here. Do everything you did the whole season, and this is the day we become a fucking championship team. Let's go.
Let's go!
Catch his name!
I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up.
Into the touchdown! Take it down!
The champions for 2022 in Europe, the Vienna Vikings!
I love that. Welcome to the third season of the European League of Football. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Zeljko. These videos and trailers just get me so much in the mood. I'm so much looking forward. Well, first of all, thank you very much. It's impressive to see how far the league has come in after only 2 seasons. So thank you very much. I'll see you back on stage later on, but now we continue because Zeljko said it. We have new partners and sponsors on board, and one of them is Euronics. So please clap your hands for Marco Albrecht. Welcome. It is a pleasure to have you. Welcome on board. Welcome to the European League of Football. Why did Euronics decide to sponsor the league?
It's easy. American football is the most growing fan base in Germany and Europe. Our engagement in the European of football and UEFA women's football, as well as esports a few years ago, proves Euronics is looking for new opportunities to build up the brand.
Yeah.
Euronics is very proud official and to be an official and technical sponsors and to be a part of family, the European League of Football.
Yeah. Football is family, that's for sure. And personally?
Euronics, it's as well a big family.
Yeah.
In 26 countries. The Euronics, we as Euronics want to support young athletes and give them the opportunity to play on European level.
Well, definitely the right choice. We're glad to have you as our partner. And personally, do you like football? Are you a football fan yourself?
Oh yeah. A long time ago, I played football.
Which position?
Yeah. I began as wide receiver, and end is defense end.
Okay.
This was the last position. The long time in Berlin, and the most knowledge come from the sideline when my son playing for the Stuttgart Scorpions.
Ah, okay, so I heard Berlin and Stuttgart. Do you have a favorite team in the European League of Football this year?
It's not so easy. Yeah. I'm sitting on the fence.
Well, you don't have to name anybody.
Thunder is a great team. Yeah.
Thunder.
But Search built on.
They had two difficult years, that's for sure.
With excellent coaches and players.
Oh yeah.
And I live in Stuttgart.
So we will see you at the games, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure about that. And tonight we hold a raffle for our people, for our guests in here, and Euronics is giving away a prize as well.
Yeah.
So first question, which prize?
Smartphone.
Not bad.
Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus.
Okay. And I see the envelope in your hands because we have a lucky winner. So who is it?
The winner is ticket number 36.
So you are supposed to have a number written on your ticket, number 36. Congratulations, please come to the stage, next to the stage, and collect your prize. Marco, thank you very much for being here. Thanks for joining the league. It is a pleasure, and I'm sure I'll see you in Stuttgart this season.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, and Zeljko mentioned the media production and everything involved and everyone involved, and the league is very proud that the games are broadcasted on free TV in many different countries, and Germany is one of them. And from the beginning, Pro7 Max and RAN.de have shown games free for football fans, and this year the team has grown, and to find out more, I am welcoming Alex Rösner, the Vollmaschine himself, Kasim Edebali, and Volker Schenk. Hello, good to see you all. We are changing into German for this now, because we are streaming this night on RAN.de as well. Also jetzt nochmal ein liebes Hallo an alle RAN.de Zuschauer. Auf Deutsch, Kasim, Alex, Volker, schön, dass ihr da seid. Ich habe es jetzt schon mehrfach gesagt, Saison 3 wird größer, besser, wilder, RAN. Die Familie ist gewachsen. Alex, was kannst du uns dazu sagen? Wer ist neu mit im Team?
Ja, so ein bisschen was. Erstmal Hallo an alle. Schön, dass ihr alle da seid. Lange. Das Munich-Game und auch der Super Bowl ist schon lange her, deshalb, wenn man hier so ein bisschen mitmachen darf und das alles sieht, heißt es für mich, es geht wieder los. Ja. Und dafür sind wir auch schon ganz gut aufgestellt, glaube ich, heute hier, um mal ein bisschen hier zu raten, wer die beiden Vögel hier sind. Fangen wir mit denen an, die nicht auf der Bühne sind. Also unser Team steht, es wird ja viel geredet, wer wo was Football kommentiert. Unser Team steht, wir sind bereit, wir sind ready to broadcast, geht bald los. Ein paar Leute kennt ihr, Ike Dommisch wird dabei sein und Max Thielke als unsere Moderatoren. Der Kommentator ist auch heute hier, Mathis Oberbach wird weitermachen. Ihr kennt ihn aus der NFL, er steht gleich für Fragen zur Stelle, insofern Mathis ist weiterhin mit an Bord. Außerdem haben wir natürlich noch ein paar andere Jungs am Start, wir haben uns neben Opu Opuchlik, den kennt ihr, glaube ich, schon noch aus allen Varianten von der NFL, von College, von Highlight-Zusammenfassung, als Experte und Kommentator, auch der wird weitermachen. Und wir haben uns ein bisschen verstärkt auf der Kommentatorenebene und haben dort 2 Leute gefunden, die noch mitmachen. Und zwar ist es einmal der Franz Büchner und der Flo Hauser, 2 Kollegen, die schon viel NFL gemacht haben. Ihr kennt sie von The Zone, sie werden bei uns bei der ELF mit am Start sein. Insofern sind wir in dem Bereich, glaube ich, sehr, sehr gut aufgestellt. Was uns noch fehlte, war eine charmante junge Frau, die sich idealerweise mit Football auskennt und auch noch mit der European League of Football. Wir haben lange überlegt und dann haben wir eine gefunden. Jenny, herzlich willkommen. Schön, dass du dabei bist. Wir freuen uns auf dich.
Dankeschön, es freut mich sehr. Ich freue mich sehr auf diesen Sommer.
Jenny ist Teil der Community und Jenny ist das Gesicht der ELF in der Vergangenheit gewesen. Insofern freue ich mich total, dass wir dich jetzt hier auch mit in unsere Übertragung als Field-Reporterin einbeziehen können. Insofern haben wir das auch am Start. Dann ist Nomi Nommensen weiterhin als Experte dabei. Nomi ist im letzten Jahr schon am Start gewesen, wird jetzt regelmäßig für uns da sein und er kennt die Liga wie kein anderer. Und natürlich Volker. Erstmal zu dir. Volker ist mit am Start. Er hat europäischen Football gespielt, er hat in der deutschen Liga gespielt. Er ist von Beginn an RAN-NFL-Experte und von Beginn an RAN-ELF-Experte. Insofern bist du das Kontinuum, würde ich sagen, unserer RAN-Redaktion. Schön, dass du mit dabei bist. Freut mich sehr.
Danke, freue mich auch.
So, und einer fehlte noch, da jetzt ja der Coach dummerweise seine eigene Liga hat, haben wir noch einen gesucht, der echt viel Ahnung hat vom Football.
Besser aussieht.
Besser aussieht, sagen einige, andere sagen anderes. Ne? Er sieht zumindest ganz gut aus, ein bisschen schmächtig so, um den Oberkörper rum. Aber er ist noch extrem lustig, also Ahnung und Witz hat er und da bin ich total froh, dass wir ihn aus den USA verpflichten konnten. Er ist bei uns, Kasim Hedebali.
Das klingt auf jeden Fall nach einem guten Sommer.
Also die Truppe steht, habe ich einen vergessen? Ich glaube, nee, ne? Passt, oder?
Ja,
Salle? Salle ist da auch, unser CVD-Football für Fragen nachher. Robert Sarkowski.
Kasim, du bist jetzt also als Experte mit dabei, letztes Jahr noch auf dem Platz. Wie erlebst du den Football-Hype in und um Deutschland herum aktuell?
Ich meine, in den letzten Jahren, das ist alles so gewachsen und es macht einfach nur Spaß. Und ich meine, das ist auch einer der Riesengründe, warum ich unbedingt wieder nach Deutschland wollte. Und das wäre nicht möglich gewesen ohne meine Frau, die in der ersten Reihe sitzt, Stefanie.
Thank you, Steph.
Und den Kindern.
Thank you so much. Nein, aber es macht einfach so viel Spaß. Und ich persönlich, wirklich vom ganzen Herzen, was mir am meisten Spaß gemacht hat, ist wirklich den Jungs dabei zu sehen, mit den Jungs zu spielen und gegen die zu spielen und einfach die Freundschaften zu knüpfen. Und es macht jetzt noch mehr Spaß, bei RAN da zu sein und wirklich das Licht auf diese talentierten Jungs in Europa zu strahlen und zu zeigen, hey, die haben was drauf.
Und wie bereitet sich eine Vollmaschine jetzt auf diese neue Herausforderung vor?
Ich rufe einfach alle Jungs an und frage, wie sie sich vorbereiten.
Okay, wir sind gespannt. Alex, ProSieben oder ProSieben Max hat ja auch die Anzahl der Spiele, die jeden Sonntag live im Free TV gezeigt werden, erhöht. Was bedeutet das für den American Football im deutschsprachigen Raum an für sich?
Ja, in Jahr 3 haben wir jetzt die volle Packung und da sind wir sehr, sehr froh und sehr, sehr stolz drauf. Wir haben tatsächlich gedoubled, ne? Das Volumen hat sich verdoppelt. Wir haben jetzt jeden verdammten Sonntag 2 Spiele hintereinander zu NFL-Anstoßzeiten. Also du musst dich gar nicht so umgewöhnen hier in der neuen Zeitzone. Ne? Wir fangen um 13 Uhr an mit Spiel 1 auf ProSieben Max und dann um 16.25 Uhr geht Spiel 2 los. Wir haben es auch mit der Liga hinbekommen, wenn ein Spiel länger dauern sollte, dass wir den kurzen Dienstweg gehen und mit dem Kickoff des zweiten Spieles warten. Das ist auch sehr schön. Insofern gibt es die volle Dröhnung, 12.45 Uhr, jeden verdammten Sonntag auf ProSieben Max, also doppelt so viele Spiele, 30 in der ganzen Saison, was toll ist. Darüber hinaus gibt es immer noch das Samstagsspiel auf RAN.de und der Game Pass der Kollegen der ELF wird über Join auch verfügbar sein. Insofern bei uns seid ihr alle herzlich willkommen, bei ProSieben, bei ProSieben Max und bei Join und bei RAN.de ELF zu gucken. Mehr geht nicht.
Und am 24. September, dann sogar auf ProSieben, der Hauptsender überträgt das Championship Game. Volker, wie sehr freut dich das und auch mit Blick und Liebe zum Football? Was ist da deine Einschätzung?
Düsseldorf, das wird ein absoluter Knaller. Man sieht es ja schon, Jahr für Jahr hat sich das jetzt gesteigert. Die letzten 2 Jahre, das war schon beachtlich. Ich muss sagen, Ryan Fire hat auch, was die Zuschauerzahlen betrifft, nochmal richtig einen vorgelegt. Da können sich alle anderen Teams einen Ansporn holen, das fand ich toll. Und jetzt das Finale, ich sag mal Finale Dahorm wird natürlich das Ziel sein für Düsseldorf. Und ich glaube, das wird ein Riesenfest und es macht natürlich auch Spaß da. Das Ganze jetzt die Saison hinüber zu sehen, wie sich das entwickelt. Weißt du, wir sind Woche für Woche im Stadion und das ist finde ich nochmal das Geile. Weißt du, du bist vor Ort, du siehst, wie die Leute brennen, du kriegst die Atmosphäre mit. Das macht einfach richtig Lust und ich denke, das feiern wir dann Ende September als Höhepunkt beim Finale auf Pro7. Ne? Das ist ja ein richtiger Knaller. Also ich glaube, da ein Feiertag.
Ja, das kann man auch klar als Commitment verstehen, ne? Dass wir gesagt haben, die ELF, wir haben da von vornherein an diese Idee geglaubt. Und dann zu sagen, okay, im Jahr 3 eine Sportart, die 3 Jahre existiert, in einer eigentlich immer noch Nischensportart, dass wir sagen, okay, das Finale ist so groß, was jetzt die ELF hier alles aufbaut, wenn man sich den Abend hier anschaut, dass es sogar Panini-Bilder gibt, das erinnert mich an meine alten Zeiten. Das heißt, die Liga war viel, viel schneller, als eigentlich alle erwartet haben. Dementsprechend wollen wir vom Fernsehen natürlich mitziehen, sind total froh, dass wir das jetzt mit der doppelten Ladung machen können und vor allen Dingen halt das große Spiel auf Pro7. Und das ist schon ein Schritt. Ihr habt das ja die Zahlen verfolgt. Wir haben in der letzten Saison einen Marktanteil von 2,4% gehabt auf Pro7 Max in allen Spielen. Das ist ungefähr das Level, was wir in der ersten NFL-Saison hatten an Marktanteil. Und beim Finale sogar 4,3%. Da waren 300.000 Zuschauer netto dabei. Und da haben wir gesagt, okay, jetzt werden wir mutig. Das ist unser Commitment zur Kooperation, unser Commitment zum Deal. Das heißt, das Finale gibt es auf dem großen Sender. Und dann geben wir alles.
Jetzt sprecht ihr die ganze Zeit das Finale an. Was glaubt ihr denn als Experten? Wen sehen wir in Duisburg am 24. September? Kasim.
Also ich muss wirklich sagen, bis jetzt Rheinfire ist für mich mein Favorit. Aber ihr wisst, die Jungs in Hamburg, ich kenne die alle ganz gut, die sind hart. Also ich bin sehr gespannt. Aber Paris, Milan, da sind wirklich ganz viele Teams dabei. Ich bin sehr gespannt auf Barcelona und ich weiß, die Jungs in Berlin sind auch super heiß.
Also ich schmeiß mal von Kevin Herron das Team der Swarco Raiders in den Ring. Also die haben Sandro Platzkummer, also ich habe auch gesagt, Düsseldorf brutal stark. Die haben aufgerüstet und Doppelbizeps für Ryan Fire in jedem Fall, aber wie gesagt, die Tirol Raiders, die halte ich für bärenstark, Wien. Also du kannst es gar nicht so wirklich sagen. Jedes Team, auch Kasim hat es gesagt, Berlin, also Björns Team, ist im 3. Jahr. Da ist noch mehr Erfahrung da. Es wird eine enge Kiste, aber egal wer spielt, wir freuen uns in jedem Fall, oder?
Ja.
Definitiv. Und ich würde auch sagen, ich glaube, es gibt halt so viele talentierte Teams. Das heißt, es macht einfach Spaß. Ich freue mich schon auf meine Vorbereitung, wirklich. Ich bin immer noch ab und zu... Ich habe meinen Huddle-Account. Da gucken wir immer die Spiele an und machen die Spielanalyse. Und ich gucke immer noch die Spiele vom letzten Jahr an, einfach um zu sehen, hey, wer werden die Go-To-Guys dieses Jahr? Und ich glaube, es wird für die Fans super spannend.
Erzähl doch mal, wie viel Zeit nimmst du denn pro Spiel an Vorbereitung? Das wollte ich dich schon fragen, jetzt sind wir hier unter uns.
Es kommt ganz drauf an, aber ich glaube jetzt, wo ich wieder in Deutschland bin und Stefanie mir den Daumen hoch gibt, dann sitze ich da den ganzen Abend und bereite mich richtig vor.
Also wer Kasim schon mal erlebt hat im Fernsehen, das habt ihr ja alle, glaube ich, schon mal gesehen, der ist tatsächlich so lustig, unterhaltsam, wie er hier ist. Ich finde als Experte, das fand ich sehr beeindruckend bei den Versuchen oder den Malen, wo du schon bei uns warst, dass du dann, wenn es ernst wird und du über Sport sprichst, dann kannst du so wirklich ernst sein. Und dann ist der Spaß beiseite und dann ist da der Profi, der zu den Leuten spricht und das finde ich stark.
Ich vergleiche das immer in einem NFL-Spiel. Für alle, die denken, NFL-Spieler sind die ganze Zeit ernst. Wir reden über alles Mögliche an der Sideline, aber die Sekunde, wo Coach sagt, Third Down oder Punt is up, du bist halt wieder sofort locked in und das bringe ich dann hoffentlich auch ein bisschen...
ich erinnere mich, Coach Payton hat gesagt.
Coach Payton hat gesagt, genau das.
Wir freuen uns auf jeden Fall auf diesen Sommer. Und Alex, die Spiele, die in Woche 1 auf Pro7 Max gezeigt werden, das sind die Partien Raiders, Ravens, Rheinfire Galaxy. Und dann in Woche 2, da zeigt ihr Thunder Vikings und Sea Devils Rheinfire. Welche Spiele sehen wir denn in Woche 3?
In Woche 3, ich habe das hier für euch aufbereitet. Wir haben die schwäbischen Wochen ausgerufen in Woche 3 und 4. Also wir fangen an, Woche 3, 18.06., wie gesagt 12:45, live auf Pro7 Max. Milano Esume gegen Stuttgart Surge. Es gibt einige Schwaben hier, das ist gut. Das anschließende Spiel ist dann 16:25, Paris Musketeers gegen Rheinfire. Rheinfire. In Woche 4 dann die Raiders aus Tirol gegen Stuttgart Surge. Liebe Schwaben, wer meint's gut mit euch? Und dann wird sich der Kollege Björn Werner freuen, die Berlin Thunder at Hamburg Sea Devils. Kurze Anreise, Kasim, ja, ne?
Natürlich, sofort.
Sehr viel, auf das
Wir freuen uns drauf.
freuen können. Auf jeden Fall. Vielen Dank, dass ihr da seid. Jetzt nochmal a quick summary into English for everybody who does not speak German. So the German broadcasting team has grown, including former Sea Devils player Kasim Edebali as one of their new experts. And 2 games are going to be shown on German Free TV every Sunday, and the game on Saturday on RAN.de, of course. And what can I say? This is a great achievement for American football, for this sport in Germany. And the championship game will be broadcasted on Pro7, the main channel. So
With new rating records. Promised.
yes, that's on you. Don't miss this game. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Danke an euch.
Thank you.
Vielen Dank, Jenny. Wir sehen uns.
Vielen Dank.
Dankeschön.
Viel Spaß.
Bis nachher und gute Party heute. Bis später.
Well, and we have 4 people coming up next because we have 6 new franchises and 4 of them are here today. First of all, the Prague Lions and Feherva Enthroners, welcome to the league, and welcome in here tonight Helvetic Guards, Milano Seamen, Munich Ravens and the Paris Musketeers. Those 4 general managers, please come up on stage. Toni Zeller from the Helvetic Guards, Marco Mutti from the Milano Seamen, and then Sebastian Stolz from the Munich Ravens and Francie d'Orléans from Paris.
Hi, Jenny.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Welcome to the league.
Thank you. Italian style.
Italian style, of course.
Nice and smooth. Ex-player, football, now it's
Très chic as always. Well, thank you very much for being here tonight. And with this atmosphere and all the images and videos we saw, how much are you looking forward to your first season in the European League of Football, Sebastian?
We're extremely excited. These are very challenging weeks. I'm not going to lie. Look at all these tired people here. I mean, we're all good, but they look tired. No, but we're extremely excited. 2 more weeks.
Yep.
Ready to go.
Well, and then Marco Milan is a great addition to the league. Why did you decide to join in year 3?
Because we see a really good level. We don't find the same things in Italy. And we enjoy the LF because we say this is a really great step on football. This is my dream when I played, when I was 19 years old, to give a professional team in Italy.
Well, we are thrilled to have Milano.
Yeah.
And of course, Paris. It's been another great addition to the league. Francie, how did Paris and France react when the news came out that they are getting their own franchise?
Yes, thank you for having us. It's an amazing time for us here in France. Paris is very excited about this time. Paris is ready to have its own team, its first professional football team. I feel like everybody has been waiting for this. Players, coaches, fans. So this is going to be an exciting time, and we're looking forward to, of course, playing every team in the league, but especially the Rhine Fire guys, because we know they're going to come with, a big fan group. Is that right? Are the fans from the Rhine Fire going to come to Paris? No? Just a little bit? Yes, we're excited about that. This is going to be a big season for us, so I think everybody's ready.
Big season, and you put on some big names to your roster, very famous European League of Football names, such as Zach Edwards, Kyle Sweet. So, people are optimistic. And what can you tell us about the Helvetic Guards, your roster?
Oh, we're ready. We've assembled the best players Switzerland has to offer us, from guys like Tim Henny, who's proven to be one of the best players in the league last year, to other homegrowns like Dominik Lichty, Timothy Schürmann, German Bowl champions. They are so eager to just prove how good Swiss-American football players really are.
Yeah, well, the league is ready, Europe is ready. And, well, Munich, are you ready for your first game against the Raiders? Because, speaking about names on your roster, you have the league MVP from season 2 and former Raiders quarterback Sean Shelton with you on board. How are you preparing for your first game, which must be very special for everybody on any team who is new to this league? But how are you preparing with his insights?
I don't know. I think for all of us, it's a huge game. It doesn't really matter who it is, but yeah, it's a little bit of an advantage having their former quarterback. And I think the whole Raiders family will come to Munich that weekend and want to see that game, want to see Sean to see what kind of team he put together. We're just extremely excited, and we feel we have a team, I think some will call us a dark horse, and I like that. I think people looking at us as an underdog, I like that.
So can I ask the question what your goal is for this year, or is it obvious anyways?
Championship.
Of course.
Winning the championship. I mean, that's what we're here.
Exactly, that's what we're here for, what you are here for.
That's what I'm here for. That's what our team is here for, and I believe like the team that was assembled with, a lot of our French guys that have traveled, throughout Europe to play, all these past years. Now we're able to bring them back home. We have great French players, nationals, great European players, great American players, and I feel like this is a real family chemistry that's building in the team. So we're looking forward to, to going all the way.
Switzerland?
Like everybody.
Like everybody. Everybody's gonna fight for it.
And so with Switzerland.
Yeah, we're about to set the culture. We want to set the team culture, fan culture. We want to represent the whole country of Switzerland the right way, the way we envision it to be. So that's our main goal.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much for being here. I am excited for season 3. It's been a great adventure so far, and good luck for the season.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks,
everyone.
We continue with our second raffle and another new sponsoring partner. Here comes Instax Fujifilm and Stefan Althoff. Hello, welcome on board, welcome to the family.
Thank you so much.
Why did Fujifilm decide to sponsor the league?
This is quite simple. Today in the evening we heard one keyword, and this is emotion. And Instax photography is highly emotional. Similar as the football, on the field and also around the field. And we believe this is a really, really good brand fit for us together.
And what are your expectations for the sponsorship?
We try, or this is our hope, that we can present the Instax brand in a very unique style, that the people who will attend the games can touch and try our products. And this is what we want to present.
Definitely the right place. And personally, do you like football?
To be honest, I'm not a football fan itself, but we have a lot of...
We changed that. We will change that, don't worry.
The,
you are surrounded by the best players, the best experts.
What I can say is, this evening for me is really teaching lessons for me, of course.
You know, so when they kind of pushed me into this, I didn't know anything about football, but it took like 2 seconds to fall in love with this game. So we will make sure this happens to you as well. Fujifilm is giving away a prize tonight as well.
Yes.
What is it?
This is a Instax Mini Instant Camera, a completely new product which we launched in March. And the winner is with the ticket number 98. 98.
Lucky 98. Same for you. Please come to the side of the stage, collect your prize. And Stefan, well, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the league.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of the evening and speak to some people about football. So we saw Patrick and Zeljko. We had general managers. We spoke to the new teams. We gave away prizes. We have new sponsors. But you know what? It gets even better because we have a surprise for you. So I say, lights out. So Madrid, welcome to the European League of Football. Football is family and there's always room for more. So please welcome Jaime Lostau and Patrick Esume back on stage.
Good evening, Düsseldorf.
Oh, das ist ja wie hier beim National Signing Day. Ich nehme Team Madrid.
English.
That fits perfectly with you.
Yeah, see. Let's take Jenny in the middle.
Sure.
First of all, Jaime, welcome to the league. It is great to have Madrid on board right now. Why did you decide to join the European League of Football in season 4?
First of all, this is really great to be here, and thank you very much for having me. Well, there's other reasons to join the ELF, but I think we can summarize them in 3 main reasons. First of all, we think that the approach that the ELF has followed matches perfectly with the vision that we have about how to keep developing football in Europe. Then we need to take into account the players that the Madrid region has, and it's exporting to other franchises and other countries in Europe. So I think that this is time to reward the work that Spanish football organizations have been doing for the last 20 years, and it's time for them to be able to develop their own players at home. And last but not least, we have the fans, right? So we have a fan base that is continuously growing and rapidly, and we want to provide them with a renewed and improved football experience, which is why the ELF is bringing to Europe, basically.
Well, you mentioned the fans, and since the beginning we had the Barcelona Dragons in our league, and whoever's been to any of their games, the fans, the Barcelona Dragons fans, they are so passionate and just loving the games.
There, yeah.
So what is Madrid like? What can you tell us about your fans?
Well, we have, as you know, our project wants to put together the different teams that we have in the region. So at the end, all the fan base that we have, at the beginning of May, we were in the final of the National League in Madrid. And we gathered there a lot of people cheering for the teams that were competing for the final championship title. And it was a great environment that we have there, and we have a blast. And I think at the end, the target is to bring more people to the sport and spread the word of football, and just not only provide what current fans want and deserve, but also bring new joiners and give more visibility to the sport, which obviously it deserves.
But Patrick, we heard many great reasons why Madrid should be in this league, but from the Commissioner's perspective, why is it great to have Madrid on board right now?
Well, first and foremost, we are extremely happy as the European League of Football to have Jaime and his investor group and Madrid on board. That's the first thing. And we know that they're going to bring a lot of experience and a great product onto the table, which we're extremely happy about. Now, obviously, if you look at Madrid, Madrid is one of the big major cities in regards to population in the European Union. So that being said, that's an interesting market for us. And then they combine that with a lot of good football in Madrid. See, the championship game this year in Spain was actually 2 teams from Madrid played in the final. That tells you a little bit about the quality of football within Madrid. And we're extremely happy to have Madrid on board, because they're not only doing a great job on the senior level, but also the junior champion, national champion, comes from Madrid, so they have a great foundation, which is obviously important for us, because we always say the European League of Football is not a sprint, it's a marathon.
Yeah, and we keep on saying Madrid. Do you have a name, a franchise name yet?
Well, that's a tricky question. We would like to disclose it further as we go through the season. No later than the end of the season, but we're still working, fine-tuning a couple of things and provide the final name to all the fans that are expecting it soon.
Okay, so Spanish fans, stay calm, a few more months to go. But do you already know where you will be playing your games?
Well, we have some things already built, and the organization is going to be placed just 20 minutes outside the Civic Center of Madrid. We have great installations there that we will share with other national teams that are currently playing in the Serie A league, and we have really great facilities. We are thrilled, and we want to show them to everyone. But time will be there to the ELF to come to Madrid and see what we have and show everyone where are the places where we train and what would be the places where we will be playing.
Well, and as one of our new franchises, because there are more coming, but you are the first one that's been announced, when do you start preparing for season 4? Do teams have to be worried now when you sneak around the other games and check out the players?
Well, you know, scouting is always there, and I understand that every team is always worried about what's going to happen with someone sneaking and watching for the players, right? But we still want to finalize a couple of pieces that we need on our structure, which probably by the end of this month, beginning of the next one, will be ready. And once that is set up, we will start. Now we're starting season 23, and the main characters of the season are the players, the franchise playing. And we will keep our arms ready for September and the beginning of the next season.
So maybe the 4th champion of the European League of Football may be from Madrid.
Maybe. You know, one thing that we as Germans in here, we are so centered and focused on Germany. We, the European League of Football, we are a European league. And with the addition of Madrid, you know, we bring a great rivalry into our league because, you know, for everybody knows sports, FC Barcelona, Real Madrid, that's a pretty intense rivalry. And obviously, I'm glad that we bring some national culture from Spain, rivalry, into our league because that's what we as Europeans feed off. So this is something we are extremely proud of.
Yeah, definitely. Many reasons to be proud of. Patrick, Jaime, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of the evening. I'll see you later on stage anyways, but this is it for now. I'll see
Thank
you
you
during the summer for sure. Madrid joined the league. Well, and now we continue with our 3rd raffle. Citizen is another partner from the European League of Football now, so please welcome Carsten Isermann. Welcome on board.
Thank you.
So many new faces tonight, which is great.
Yes.
The European League of Football is growing, so welcome. Also to you, why did Citizen decide to join the European League of Football and to partner with it?
Yeah, Citizen has a long tradition in sponsoring sport events, but mainly in tennis. And as we are developing and times are changing, we were looking for something new. And so we were thinking, which sport may be fit to Citizen best? And basically we found 3 matches. First of all, Citizen is developing, is standing for innovation, and so is the European League of Football. It's developing, it's rapidly growing, and for us it has a really interesting target group. And reason number 2 is, as far as I understood, football is a game which is really highly tactical and has a huge demand for precision and accuracy. And this also applies to our watches. We always try to make watches better, more accurate, more precision. And finally, and this is the 3rd match we have, Citizen headquarters of Europe is located in Hamburg, and so is the ELF headquarters. And I don't know where is he sitting. Mr. Jens Lehmann, thank you very much for contacting us. So he was the one who contacted Citizen. We are old fellows from former times. And yeah, it was easy in this neighborhood to convince us in face-to-face meetings what a nice concept it is and what a great mission we have. And I think it can be outstanding successful at the end of this year.
Does this mean you are crossing your fingers for the Hamburg Sea Devils this year?
Of course I do. I'm a Hamburg guy, yeah, and I'm always asked, are you going for HSV or St. Pauli? And of course, you know who brought me? My daughter has a season ticket, and she brought me to football. So I'm relatively open-minded and going away from soccer and turning more to American football.
Well, we are glad that you made this step and became the official Game Time presenter.
Yes.
And speaking about presenting and giving away, you have a gift.
Yes, I
tonight
have a
as
gift.
well. What are you giving away? First question.
What do you want? So, okay. No, we are giving away a very nice diver's watch and in a nice package. And this watch has a mechanical movement, is ultra precise. And yeah, it's a black IP, and you will see later on. And the winner is ticket number 62.
Congratulations. So with this watch, this person will never be late to any football game.
Yeah.
Carsten.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that, you know, I'm new in football and I don't want to stress anybody's time here, but I'm looking really forward to the 11th of June when the first home game of the Sea Devils will take place in the Volkspark Stadium.
Against Rheinfire?
Which has exactly against Rheinfire, so I see a lot of guys again. But yeah, it has a capacity of 57,000 spectators, and I know as of today maybe 25,000 tickets are already sold. And I know the stadium very well, and I think it could bring a lot to the sport of football and hopefully also to citizens to have this great atmosphere in a crowded stadium.
We will have a fantastic atmosphere
I think so
at
too.
each and every single game, Carsten.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Great
you.
to have Citizen on board.
Okay.
And see you later.
See you later. Bye. Ciao.
And he mentioned Rheinfire, our local heroes, and they are here tonight as well. Please welcome head coach Jim Tomsula and quarterback Jadrian Clark. Welcome.
Good to be here.
I'm pretty good, and I'm sure you are as well with this welcome.
We got the Rheinfire out here.
Yeah, I wonder why. Well, and just hearing them, Jim, it's your second season within the European League of Football now, second year with Rheinfire. Your fans, or you have one of the strongest fan bases and such a strong history. What makes the Rheinfire fans the greatest?
I mean, their excitement, their passion, their community. If there's any fan in the ELF, you come to Dusseldorf, you go meet our fans. They'll take you out the night before the game. They'll take you to the game. We don't have to have special seating for fans. We all sit together, and they're just fans, they're friends and the family, and they're awesome people.
Yes, they are. The atmosphere at your games has been insane last year. And when looking at your roster this season, you put together a pretty strong team. And when it comes to championship game contenders, Rheinfire is definitely one of the team names that is named by many people. Are they right?
Listen, we're going to stay away from all that. Every team, if you look around the league, all the teams have done a great job. The level of football in the ELF has just taken another huge jump. And all the teams, the players that are playing in this league, the talent level across the board is really rising. There's some really great players, and it's guys that love the game. But, you know, we're talking about football. We got to remember something. We got the Fire cheerleaders here, okay? Rheinfire fans, we got our cheerleaders, right?
Yes.
They're the best.
Yes, they are great, and so is your quarterback. Second year with Rheinfire. From your perspective, what makes Rheinfire the greatest team on and off the field?
Well, I mean, like you just already said, we got the amazing fans behind us. It just brings so much energy at practice, at the games, off the field. It's just unbelievable. I think it all starts with the head coach. Having someone like Coach Tomsula with such experience.
He's looking for a pay raise.
Yeah, he's
trying to get a pay raise.
Compliments, but he deserves it. I mean, he's unbelievable. He's intelligent, but he's more than anything, he's there to just teach.
Honey, are you listening? Where's my wife?
But yeah, so it starts with him, and then we have an amazing staff behind us as well, from top to bottom, GM to the water girls to the physio. We just have a complete staff that takes such great care of us, and the fans behind us. So we just have such an amazing organization that allows players like myself to do their job to their fullest potential.
Well, yeah, and you are one of the current players on stage tonight. So how do you prepare for the season?
Yeah, I mean, so coach has been talking about all preseason that potential is a dangerous word. Obviously, we feel like we've put together a really good team, but it's going to come down to us focusing and finishing. He's kept reiterating that throughout the entire preseason, and it's something that's simple, but it's very difficult to do. So for us, we're just trying to give our best every single practice, get better every single day, and hopefully June 4th we'll be able to put a good product on the field for you guys.
Well, and then maybe it goes all the way up to September 24th. championship game at home. Wouldn't it be amazing to win this game at home in front of your crowd?
Yeah, I mean, definitely that would be an amazing feeling. It's definitely set up that way, so, but that's out of our control. All we can do is focus on the day-to-day business and take care of everything we can.
Well, Jim and Jadrian, thank you very much. Best of luck for the season. I know the Rheinfire fans are ready. I'm pretty sure you are too. So enjoy the rest of the night, and I'll see you at the games.
And we'd like to welcome everybody to Düsseldorf. It's a great city, great town. Please come out, enjoy us. Anything we can do for all of our visitors, let us know. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, and this is more or less the end of the live stream tonight. But we continue in here, of course, so everybody who did not come, you're missing something, but I hope you liked it so far. And before we finish off the live stream, I would like to say thank you to everybody who's been working so hard behind the scenes, not only from the European League of Football, the teams, coaching staff, anybody from security to ticketing. Without you, the league would not exist. So thank you very much. Footballers family, we are looking forward to this summer, and good night. I'll see you soon at the games. Und wir machen jetzt auf Deutsch weiter. Lassen wir den Stream jetzt mal in Ruhe. Und ich bitte jetzt noch einmal Zeljko und Patrick auf die Bühne.